By George, I think we've got it. Okay, here's the third attempt at this rosette. I took out the whole thing entirely. I've replaced the maple and cut channels on either side of the maple so I have a nice clean channel inside and out. Without changing the settings, I routed little channels in this plastic cutting board, and those two pieces of purfling should add up to exactly the right dimensions to fill that channel. Doing it this way, I can pre-form it and glue it up, and it should drop right into the channel in the guitar. I found it was helpful to pre-form the purfling. I'm wrapping it around a sanding spindle, and that's not blood on my thumb. I was playing around with some wood dye. Two hands are barely enough. It looks like it's fighting back, but this one was easy compared to the inner ring. Well, the rings are in there. I've hit them with super glue. I think they were tight enough so it'll hold. Now the next trick is to thin them a little bit. They're about 100 thousandths deep, and they need to be like 40. So I'm going to try to use this little plane, and we'll see how it goes. It seems to be working. I've switched over to this old cabinet scraper. It's slower, but it's safer. The next trick will be getting it out without breaking it. I think we have a winner. Quick, let's get it in the guitar. Well, here's the moment of truth. We'll see how that rosette came out this time. I use these weights instead of clamps so that the pressure doesn't get out of hand. Well, that looks pretty good. We'll just scrape it down and see what we've got. Well, after my fifth attempt to install that inner ring was successful, I smoothed the top and was finally able to cut the sound hole. I took 3 passes to cut through the soundboard, Remember, it's a double thickness here, and the last thing I want to do is break that router bit. I stopped the cut before it was 100% free so I wouldn't lose the center and have that Dremel take a bite where it shouldn't. I'm using a sanding sleeve to clean the edges of the sound hole. Well, now that the sound hole is cut, we can get a feel for what this might sound like. Nice ring. That's it for this chapter of the Guitulcimer build. If you're interested in following the rest of the process, consider becoming a patron. Patrons get early access to these videos and some exclusive content. That's all for now. See you next time.